Morning. Today I'm back with three more tips for you on getting your time back. Well, we're calling it, it's really from a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. I want to make sure I give credit so you can see that there. And today, after today, I think we'll have 13 of them done. But they're only going to work if you want them to. Good morning again. Today is Monday, July 25th. Not usually here on a Monday, but I think we're going to be moving to a Monday, Friday schedule, possibly, but don't hold me to it. Anyway, we had a great weekend here at New Horizons. If you're part of our church, you know that we had 161 students come through to our back to school event, and we gave school supplies to them and clothes, and we gave almost everything we have away. So we're excited about that. Then last night we had a concert with a local church here in town, Grace Gathering, with Aaron Boyd. It was kind of a benefit concert for World Orphans. And you can go to worldorphans.org to learn more about that. But I wanted to share that with you because it's very exciting. Our back to school event was even on the local news. Channel 15 did a Saturday morning thing advertising that for us, and maybe that's why it was so successful. But anyway, we're excited about that. Great things happening. You're always welcome to join us here. This Sunday, we're going to be in our fellowship hall, kind of an informal worship service, and we're going to have a carry-in afterwards. And if that doesn't make you come to church and get a free lunch afterwards, I don't know what would. So anyway, just want to let you know about that and some other things going on. But I know that you really came because you love the jokes that I find. And some of you have asked me, where do I get them? You could just put in jokes online. We have a World Wide Web just waiting to give us all things that we're looking for. So anyway, first one of the day. I bought one of those smart light switches. You know, we have Alexa and all those sorts of things in people's houses, but this is a smart light switch. But it was much too clever for me, so I replaced it with a dimmer switch. Get it? My friend has a new girlfriend who works as a trash collector. The trouble is he can never remember if he's taking her out on Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe that's a homeowner joke. Anyway, favorite one of the day. Gonna wrap it up for us. I'm just back from competing in the sun tanning world championships. I got bronze. Oh, these are so good. I really hope you guys are laughing. It's just so sad that I can't hear you laughing on those. Anyway, as I said, we've been working through this 20 things that you can do for the ruthless elimination of hurry from your life. Today I have three more for you, and at least one of them will be a challenge for you. The first one that he says in the book that we're talking about today is set times for your email. Certain times of the day. Don't just randomly check your email, because you know how we get caught up in those things. I'm the kind of person who wants to read everything that's sent to me. But as I thought back about it, rarely, maybe twice, have I ever missed a time-sensitive email. So it's not something that's that pressing that you have to do right now. So your email, they even suggest, I guess experts have said twice a day, you know, once in the morning and the afternoon. And just see if that doesn't remove some of the hurry from your life. And the next one may be the most beneficial thing I can say to you to remove hurry from your life. It's probably going to depend on your age and your dependence on this, but I've been attempting this one, and I'll say that I'm doing better. Here it comes. Set a time and a limit for social media. And yes, I do realize the irony of me saying that to you on social media. But I really think this is one of the most crucial things you can do. Believe it or not, if you have never survived in an age before social media, let me tell you that we lived just fine. We had wonderful lives before social media was a part of it. We existed, we breathed air, we talked, we had relationships with it. It can be done. It was done for thousands of years before it existed. So let me challenge you, especially those of you who may find that social media is your time suck in your life. Just try it for even a day. Try it for an hour, whatever it may be. I saw a group of people this week who were, I don't know, 30 years younger than me, probably more than that. And there was 5 of them, and every one of them was on their phone. I mean, yeah, they were kind of talking, but they were doing something else, and it was just kind of like, it reminded me how much older I am than them, but also about, wow, what they could actually be engaging in conversation with each other and be meaningful. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm trying not to sound like an old man, but anyway. So if social media isn't your curse, okay, if that's not what's sucking your time, then maybe this next one will get you. Kill your TV. That's the third one for the day. set a time limit for your social media, kill your TV. One of those has got to be right up your street. So I was at our house. We were never much for TV anyway. I mean, there's some things we were watching, but we're not really watching. You know, we've seen them a million times. And I have a few that I'll stream once in a while, but it's only when I have the opportunity. And maybe that's the one for you, that you watch way too much TV. I do when the basketball season's in session. So this one is very easy for you. Let me explain how you can kill your TV time. You got a thing called a remote control. Hit the power button. And if you instantly feel bored or discouraged or depressed, that means you probably should have done this a long time ago. But as always, use those 3 tips, and I want to give you a verse for the day. And I thought, well, how do I tie this up? I know I've talked about redeeming the time, which is the King James Version of make the most of every opportunity. Paul says that in 2 places, Ephesians 5 and Colossians 4. I thought about going back to the whole garbage in, garbage out, and I know I've done that before. But there's a lot of Tony Robbins and Suze Orman quotes I could give you to inspire you about this time. The reality is that you are only going to do this if you want to do it. I just want to help you, give you some things that you might not have thought about if you're trying to get some time back and enjoy your life more. I'm not excited about the way that our culture and our world is headed, and maybe you're not either. And we've got to do something to get back to having real conversations with each other as real people and real relationships. And I want you to be one of the people that's joining me in this effort. So I did find a verse that I wanted. Interestingly enough, it's from I wouldn't call it a translation of the Bible, more of a paraphrase. It's called The Message. So maybe this version of the Bible is what you need to be reading. But it's Romans 12:2, which will be familiar to many of us. But the way this sounds is a much more modern. So here's what Romans 12:2. Thank you, Eugene Peterson, who wrote The Message, for this verse. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. Romans 12:2 from The Message. Well said, Eugene Peterson. So hopefully that'll challenge you today. That's my prayer and hope for you today. God bless. And now that it's only Monday, I hope the rest of your week is fantastic and great. And as always, like, comment, let me know what your thoughts are, your questions, and I will do my best. But anyway, have a great day. See you soon.